Hey, welcome back.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Safe Place KingPin Bowling Destination. We're gonna be playing Dreamplanes here at
Alright, anyway, let's just do it. Dream Lanes, here we go. We already played Presido last time, and if you guys don't know, well, let me give you a little bit of something we're gonna do in the future. Stay tuned, what's the word? Stay tuned on Christmas. That's coming up in a few days. Stay tuned for Bolero Lake Wind, since we actually haven't played this one yet. It's 40 lanes with Brunswick A-2s, but in this case, we're playing with 38 lanes, Brunswick A-2s as well. Stay tuned. It's gonna be worth it. Here we go. And we're doing a solo game. Not solo game. We're playing 4 games as a solo. But when the Christmas stuff happens in the future, which you will see next time, it will have more than just me and another person. Heck, it might even be 2 hours long this time. You never know until you actually pay much attention to the details. So, no response from server. Please try again. Ain't that something? Blasphemy! There we go. And before we actually get started, let's go ahead and deal with our view. Of course, obviously, we're starting off with a few many things. We got lockers, vending, drinks, the entrance, which is really just empty space. Don't know where this leads, and I don't know where this leads. It leads downstairs, which we can't go to. But let's see Dream Lanes as it is. Got another ATM, which probably doesn't work. And then we have the Snack Shack, which, as you can see, there is no snacks. It's just this Brunswick system here. As you may have guessed. Actually, there's no drink machines anywhere. This one just has only snacks. Couldn't afford the drinks, I guess. And we got the usual Brunswick ball returns. We got the usual screens. And here's where we get to the interesting part. Notice these nice masking units here. This is Dream Lanes for you. And oh my goodness, they all have the Brunswick logo on the sweeps. We have not seen that in a long time. Especially since the last time I've ever played with those logos on them, it was actually a test game. And it was made by the same guy who actually is a dev worker for this game. And sorry about that. That happened out on a whim. Let's see, let's actually play it. We're not gonna miss much of anything, so let's see how this goes. And yes, I know there's AMF pins, but those are gonna be gone soon because we're obviously gonna be using our own pins today. Keep away from machinery. So that means we cannot take a look and see what's behind the machines, except for up on top. I don't think we'll ever be able to climb up there and take a look. Even if I could stand up there. But as you can see, there's where the pins get installed. Where the pins sit. These are technically all dummy pins, so you'll see, oh, here we go. I'm on top of the machine now, so you can see what we're dealing with here. Now, if I look up from here, you can see what the situation is. These actually look very well refurbished, actually. You never know, but these all appear to have the Brunswick logo, though some of them do appear to be, yeah. Keep in mind, these logos are going to pop up a little bit into the future bowling videos. If you guys don't know what I mean Brunswick Zone is coming up soon as well. All of these machines have A-2 logos and the Brunswick Sweep, which some of the other cases, in this case, there's 38 of these lanes. So, without further ado, let's actually, get situated. Though, by the looks of things, 3:10 p.m. right now. I might have to wait until I return by other means to play it. Also, look at this. They actually have color schemes that are different. You got blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, purple. Okay, I'm done with that joke. Blue, purple, blue, purple, purple, blue, purple. Yeah, there you go. And as you can see, there is our... Well, here's what you'll see. And, yeah. It's November 4th right now, so I'm gonna try and bowl later tonight. If I don't actually have something up here, later on, it will be a tomorrow gameplay release, and we'll go from there, so. Without further ado, it's now time for those famous words you've been waiting for. It's time to bowl. Here we go. We're starting off on lane number 22. And yes, it has been over 5 hours now. How would you ever guess? And let's actually get started, shall we? We got some new balls to play with this time. And why am I doing new balls is because just prepare for Christmas. We're starting off with an 8. That's not good. We're starting off with an 8. And as you can see, there's your pin setter doing whatever it does best. These are Brunswick A-2s. They're just newer models compared to the older ones we've seen in previous videos. Well, if you mean by 2 places have them. But the funny thing is, the masking units have different number board fonts on every few lanes. There's always something different. We're gonna see how this goes. Here we go. And 9. As if I needed that, of course. You may ask. Give me a second. I'm a little preoccupied with classic. Alright. Let's get the show back on the road. Alright. Ball 2. Frame 2, ball 2. Okay. Got a spare. Piss off. There we go. Can we do good today? Let's find out. That's a 9. Again. That is another 9. And there's the pin setter again, even though I wasn't even zoomed in this time. That is because I'm too busy working with everything else in here. Here we go. Let's do it. Ball 2, frame 3. Spare again. Alright. Let's start frame number 4. We're gonna do 4 games today. Ooh. Again, it's always the pin on that far left side or the far right side. There we go. There's a strike. Oh, sorry. Ooh, look at that. We got a chicken so far, no turkey. We got robbed of a turkey this time. strike. What the hell? Double strike. Again. That's a turkey. Four in a row. 226. We're actually starting off pretty well. And we end with 5 in a row. And a 236. Now that is a good start. A magnificent 236. We started off a little rough with a chicken, and then we got a turkey. The question is, can we do any better? For those of you who like the pin setters, here's the Brunswick A-2 in action. Okay, same way we started the first game with a 9. Actually, technically, we started off with an 8, but that's a 9 now, so a little better. Notice a good pattern. We got the new palace left and the new palace right in the last game. This time we got it. We got the new palace right on the first frame and new palace left on the second. There we go. Another spare. But we really need to start getting some strikes if we want to aim for that 258 score. I'm sorry, 257 score. That isn't helping. In fact, that's a 6. That is a 6. I think I'm soiling it on this one. Never mind. Much earlier of a strike, but there we go. Frame 4, we got a strike. That would make us getting another chicken this game. And back to the Bowling God's index finger this time. As if we needed more of him. It amazes me a little bit. And we got another spare. $85 with 1 chicken. I'm gonna go for this time. Ah, come on, not again. Bowling God's back pin. It's the back pin this time. Okay. I pushed the wrong button by accident. There we go. There goes the sweeper, and there goes the pin setter. Ooh, could have been a strike, but I got robbed again and got the Bowling God's index finger again. Are you kidding me? We're back to the New Palace ride again. Keep in mind, guys, our original score was 257 as the high. We got a 236 today, so far. This is looking like a low 190 game. We're at a 142. And another chicken, by the way. We got 3 spares in a row again, plus a 4th. That helps. That helped until that happened. How come it didn't count it as a strike? It literally got numbled over. $161, that's pretty rough. Can we do better this time? Let's find out. That's not helping. Ooh, that was a very narrow split. We got a 177 and a bonus ball. But alas, I was right all this time. A low 190 game, maybe even lower than that. And we end with a strike with a 187, so just 3 points below 190. Alas, we did not go any higher than that this time. Excuse me. Alright. Game 3. For those of you who like the pin setters, here's the Brunswick A-2 in action again. This time we're actually looking at it, instead of not zooming in. Come on. Okay, mini rail. We gotta love those damned mini rails. Alright, 25. There we go, another spare. And it's only frame 1 so far. On 3. Okay. What is Mother Nature going to give us this time? Let's hook the ball a little bit. Are you serious? New Palace left. I wasn't even going all in on this time. I wasn't even going all in this time. I just got a 9. First mini rail, then we get the New Palace left. It's like we're not even getting any more progress done, because the only good game we had so far that was in the 200s was a 236. The last game was a 187, which was pretty rough. If you look at it right, a 236 is still our high. There we go, that's a strike. Except... Are you serious? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. How did I get robbed of a strike? I literally hit the pin off. How did it not work? I got a strike, and now I have to do this again. And we got blah, 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 blah. Another chicken. We got the high score of 236 in the first game. How are we getting robbed of strikes now? That's not fair. That's a strike. Don't even tell me it's not. There we go. I can't be falsely lied to when it comes to a strike. I literally did one. Ooh, you gotta be joking. A split? What else could I have ever wanted from this? A split? An 8? Congratulations. I'm angry. You gave me a split, and now I have to deal with this if it hits the misses and goes into the gutter. And it's a 9. So, 3 games in, we are not making any progress now. We are at 86. We might be going even lower than 187 this time, if this keeps going. Please. There we go. Strike again. If that split didn't happen, we would have had a turkey. And potentially a 107. Probably. Probably would have been good. Strike again, finally. Are we going to keep this momentum going now? Now that we finally hit max spare potential, let's see if we can do it again. Can we do it again? Let's find out. Turkey! That's a turkey right there. We got a chicken leg and a turkey. Frames 6, 7, and 8 are strikes. Now, can we keep the momentum going even more? Let's find out. Here we go. No 4 in a row, but we got 9. Our score jumped to 164, though, which is crazy. Our score did jump to 164, which is definitely an improvement. But keep in mind, our last game was a 187, so are we going to make any progress from that? Probably not. 175! That must have been the El Stinko, too, from the last game, so... I don't think it's going to get any better than this, or is it going to get worse? Strike. Strike. 195. We broke 187 this time, so we might be in the 200s this time. 200s guaranteed. But I need to keep going at the rate I'm going. Strike again. Can we get a turkey 2 times in a row? We're at 205 now. We're at 205. At this point, we can't get any more bonuses than we already can. So, turkey has been acquired. And a 215 as a new score. Better than 187, but not any better than the 236 we got in the beginning of the game. Keep in mind, we've saw someone else score a perfect 300 game. And we haven't gotten there yet. We got 215 this time. And alas, our original score is still not threatened. It looks like the bowling thing messed up again. I think we have a problem. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna assume that the machine broke. Throw ball. Yeah, I did nothing. Alright, let me jump off and try again. Coincidentally, we actually got lane number 22 again. I had to restart, and now there's an FPS thing on my screen that I can't get rid of because it glitched. Alright. Strike. That's much more like it. Can we do better this time? Double strike. Early turkey, wow. We got an early turkey and we're only at 3 frames already. Is this the golden moment we've been waiting for? Or is it just early luck? Yep, that was early luck. We got a bowling god's back. We got the back pin to deal with this time. We got very lucky. We got a turkey and a 9 now. Very lucky with a turkey. And whatever comes up next. I think the monitor is definitely warm. Okay, so we got a spare. Can we get any better from there? Personally, I don't think so. But we can be wrong. And, of course, I was proven correct. 8. We're dropping again, aren't we? If we can get all strikes after this frame, we can guarantee a high score of 250, potentially. We already tried getting a high score last time he played, and it didn't go very well. I'm trying to get this stupid thing up there to stop showing up. I don't need the FPS screen to pop up. Try again. Shit. It's an 8 again. Literally just 8. I think we're going to be kissing our chances goodbye at this point. Unless we're willing to do a bonus game, which we could do. But to what avail would it cost us, though? And robbed of a strike. That's a 9.
This little girl.
We were robbed of a strike this time. Are things going to get better, or are they going to continue to collapse? With that kind of luck, we probably will collapse. We had like 2 good games and then one 180 to start to end, not end. We're not even there yet. Another new, oh, come on. It's the index finger again. It's the bowling god's index finger that I have to worry about this time. It couldn't be getting any worse than this. And we're going to be kissing our chances of getting any higher than 230 goodbye this time. It's a 163. Are we even going to get in the 200s at all? Our last game was a 214, I believe, or 215. There we go, strike. That's much better. However, that's not going to be enough to get us anywhere near our original score. We've gotten 220s a lot, and a lot of 210s. What is it causing us? Oh my goodness, that happened. Another strike. That happened just out of nowhere. We got another strike. Double strike. Can we get a turkey? Let's find out. No turkey. In fact, the only turkey we're getting is the one that was at the beginning of the game. We got a 221 though, so that we at least broke 220 again. We broke 220, but that's about as high as we're going to be reaching. That's about it. But I'll take it at 222. 222. Okay, you know what? Listen. I'll do one bonus game just so we can try and get up to level 30. That's it. That's all we're going to do. We've had 3 games so far that have been in the 200s so far. We got 236, 215, and 222. Those were the only good games we've had so far. All the other ones have been not so much. I'm not getting my hopes up. I really am not. I'm not getting my hopes up. This might end badly if I do. This will end badly if I keep... I told you I wasn't keeping my hopes up. It's a 9. I told you I wasn't keeping my hopes up. One bad frame and it's all over. One rough frame and it's all over. We can't have this happen all the time, so... Can we at least be given at least a little bit of mercy from the bowling gods? I don't think we can at any point. Can we do that at all? Okay, there's that. Strike again. No turkey, though, because we got a spare in the middle of the game. But a 50, so granted it is going to help us here. If truth be told. Strike again. 60. Alright. Surely our luck's beginning to run out, right? I think so. No way! We got a turkey. Let's go. We got a turkey and we're only on frame 5. Four in a row. Let's go. 4 in a row. 120. All of this for the level 30 score. I want that. Can we do better? 5 in a row. 150. All right. Okay, there's that. We had a good run and then 178. We had that happen just towards the end. It's a bonus, but not one. It happened towards the end, and my stupid chair fucking broke apart again, like it always does. Excuse me. Are we gonna go back to the slam dam? You bet. Another strike. We're only at frame 9 now, so this is only gonna get interesting. Keep grinding. No way are we getting strikes again. That's a double. You know what that really means? If we get one more strike, it's a turkey. One extra strike, and we could be a little closer to that high score we should have gotten a while back. That has not happened yet. And it's going to keep going the wrong way because of that. It's an 8 and a 2-4. No way. No way. Oh, come on. I was so ready to scream and cheer. You want to know why? Look at the scoreboard. 247. We were so close to that high score. Just 10 more points and we would have been tied with it. 247. Our high score is 257. So close. So close. Another 200 XP. But that's okay. We got a higher score than 236 this time, and that's okay. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more bowling videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the Christmas specials coming soon.